and welcome to episode 67 of God of War Ragnarok. As always, I'm joined by my lovely co-commentator in Trenten. Say hi.
Hi.
There he is. This could be the last episode. Can you believe that?
No,
The
I can't believe it.
episode. So what I'm going to go ahead and have you do here, Trenten, we've got an undiscovered in this Ogvangar wetlands. Never mind, we know where it is. It's right there.
All right, good talk.
I was going to have you look that up, but we can literally see it. So, all right. Well,
Yeah.
We've got a few things to get to before the Brock funeral, but not a ton. Not a ton. This might not be a full-length episode. Although it might, include some discussion from me and Trenten post the entirety of the game, but might not get us to our full 50 minutes. We'll just play for as long as we feel like is justified and chat, and then we'll call it. And that is a game complete. It has been a long journey.
That's one way to put it.
It has been a long journey.
Also, what area do you want me to look up first?
I don't think we need it. I think every single thing we know where it's at.
Alright.
There might be a single lore that we don't know where it's at, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Oh, the throwback. Dude, this is like second section of the game. Obviously it's with Atreus, but... Oh, the throwbacks. We were like level 2,
We're
It's
going
crazy.
in there. Going.
It's crazy. Okay, so we're going to head to this. So I'll just go ahead and mark that. Well, for everyone else, it's been weeks in between, but any gaming news talk, anything else that we wanted to cover?
I haven't had anything come up in this past week,
Yeah. But, I don't know. I still think, the Game Awards will have come out by the time we've been talking about these things. But my vote is, we know what the undiscovered is. Look, it's one of those tears.
Oh.
But I just think... Oh, is there going to be a dock? I don't think so. I think we're going to have to get dock here. Let's see.
I don't know why that song's stuck in my head.
Oh.
What's up?
Oh, this.
31!
Killing it, dude. Don't miss these things. Oh, the throwbacks. Now, we've glided with... Well, not glided, but you know what I'm talking about. Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
We've done the rope sliding with the axe and the spear.
Rappel?
Do we think we can do it? Yeah, kind of. Do we think we can do it with the Blades of Chaos?
Won't we find out? Also, you sound like Smoker Boy.
I'm trying, okay? Nope.
I know. Aw, dang.
Piece of Garm's handiwork.
Sure is.
Murder. Oh, this doesn't look like a fighting arena. Obviously not.
I'm ready.
Are you though?
I am ready. How did you spawn over here? I wasn't ready for that.
Alright, that's one dead.
Oh, I wasn't ready for him to come around and...
Murky.
Oh, sorry, that time, huh?
Oh, wow. The shield does a lot more damage. It seems. Oh my gosh. Beautiful.
Coming at you.
Kill.
Give me this.
Oh,
Fire!
that's a good kill. Jesus.
Oh, that was so good.
That was amazing. Oh my, hell to pay. Oh, I see what they did there.
I am glad.
Well.
All right, that's the last one of those.
Atreus would be happy to know we've tied up some of his loose ends.
Perhaps we should let Hrasvolgar know.
Perhaps.
Who's that again?
Frozen Flame. That's where it
It is
was. Wow.
This time.
The Hrasvolgar, I think, is the raven that oversees hell.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I thought it was. All right, let's keep on keeping on, huh?
Let's go.
It's like one of 4 things we have to do, and then it's over. Oh, we get to do the little lay down in the boat thing. We haven't done this in forever. You ready? You ready?
Bonks your head.
And shoop.
Oh, we haven't seen Freya do that yet.
I don't think we have. You're right. Yeah.
Bonk.
What a moment. Crazy. And let's see. Is there a place to dock? There is over there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see if I can go around and get to that. So that I don't have to go through this jungle of a maze. Can we? Yep, it's another one of those underneath things. It's crazy how we haven't done this in so long. I kind of forgot they existed. Don't mind us. We're just imagine being the Asgardians. You just see us sailing in like that. Alright, this is the last remnant of Asgard. Asgard will forever be deleted. Are we ready?
Yes, murder them.
I am ready.
Send them back to whatever they call.
Oh, I love that one.
Oh my gosh, that guy was king. Oh my, there was a lot in him, man. What was I trying to say?
I'll wait. I'll wait. Coming around. Give me that. Come here, essence. Get blown up by your own essence. Wait. Oh! I wasn't ready for that. Yeah! Oh, I love that animation. She's yours, Freya. She is yours.
You're covered in bifrost.
Oh wow.
Now she is mine. And that's that. The last
I
one.
believe that was the last stronghold of Aesir.
So, Odin's oppressive ways have finally ended.
Are you satisfied?
Yes,
No.
perhaps the realms may finally find peace and healing.
There it is, the last remnants of Asgard. Kind of crazy.
Oh my god, that's all I've hacked silver.
Was it 250,000?
Yeah.
Crazy. What am I doing? Let's just go back to the boat. Oh, you remember this Nornir chest? Ugh. I do. I remember it. It's all coming back. Alright, on a real note, we've got to teleport out of here.
Yeah.
I don't want to risk doing a Viking funeral by going to town.
No.
So I think we just sail back to this one.
That works. Could time skip here. Just in case.
What, on the video? No, it's a nice time to chat. We're finishing the
Yeah, but chatting with you sounds like a lot of it. No.
game. Wow.
I know.
Wow.
You heard it here, folks.
I don't know. How do you feel about the game? What are your final thoughts? I mean, sure, there's
I
one
mentioned
mission
it-
left, and
I mentioned it earlier, out off camera, of course.
yes,
Damn this story.
it
I don't
is
know
an
if I like
incredible story.
Ragnarok or the other one more,
Mm-hmm.
but combined is a duopoly that cannot be beaten.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to realize what a duopoly was, but
I just wanted to sound fancy.
I mean, I think you're kind of not wrong. I mean, yes, there are other games out there that are known for their storytelling, even in the
Yeah.
series, but I gotta say it's probably the best I've played. And, you know, I haven't played every game, obviously, so there could be something out there better. But of all the games I played, I don't think there's a duo that is a more entertaining and heartfelt story that I have experienced. You know, watching Atreus go from that, and you know, if you were to get, I know everyone hates on it, like no one wants an Atreus game, but as not a God of War fan before these two games, I would actually play that Atreus game. You know, I'm not here specifically for Kratos like a lot of people are. You know, I think Kratos is an incredible character, and I think I love playing as Kratos. You know, but I think they can get just as much story-wise out of an Atreus game. But yes, I think they'll be lacking that Kratos for those diehard fans. But that's not me. Like, I don't come from having played the first 3 games back on the PlayStation 2 and 3 era, you know.
Yeah.
In the, you know, like I know what happens in those games lore-wise so that I can understand the game. But I don't necessarily
You
have
haven't
that
played it. You haven't
yeah.
gone through it.
and I don't have that attachment to just Kratos as a I want to kill everything vibe, you know. I come to
Yeah.
these stories more from these games more from that story perspective than that gameplay perspective. Okay, so we've got one that's over here. So we'll go ahead and head here and get that treasure done. Which is, dude, we've been looking for that treasure since like episode 10.
If we don't somehow find it, honestly, just 99% completed for this game.
You know, knowing our luck. All right, we've got, let's see if we can find it. It's this one right, let's see, where is it? No, it's not there. Goals, I think. Yeah, treasure maps. It's this one. The fruits of the industry.
Where is it located? Where do we know it's going to be?
We know that it's going to be here. And I'm just going to head
And
over there,
the-
and I
what's it
think
called?
we should be able to find it. Well, give us a chance to find it. We got
Oh, don't worry.
this.
I'm not going to spoil it, but I want to see it finally.
I think we got this. Since we know the area to look, I think we'll be able to find it. Let's get that big old crane. It is this way. Oh, the Leviathan axe upgrade. Yes.
Oh, yes.
To 9.
You need it? I got it.
It is time.
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh, your enemies are gonna be in lots of pieces.
Level 9. Finally. That is a fully everything level 9 Kratos, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yup.
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 Y'all come
Yeah,
back
close
now.
Alright. That's awesome. Alright.
Love both of the armors.
Yeah. Okay, so it should be... In fact, we can probably already see... Yep, there's the crane. There's the fucking crane.
How did we miss
So
this
it's
all
going to
this
be right
time?
up there, underneath the crane.
Are we just idiots?
Probably.
I felt. There's the beach.
Yep. Well, we were certain that it was in that apple core mining area, which of course it's not.
Of course, we didn't think about, hey, you open the map, dipshits.
Yeah. There it is.
Is that it? Oh my god. Alright, watch as it's like 100x.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
wow.
I wasn't ready for you. You're not even that difficult. I just wasn't. You know what? You know what? Have fun. Boys, have fun.
Meat's back on the menu.
You know what, Freya, you have fun as well.
Murder.
All right. Shall we?
Oi.
All right. 1 luminous alloy.
Yes.
An
And one
Asgardian
Asgardian.
ingot.
Yo,
40 shattered runes.
Oh, oh.
Not both of us.
Yeah.
All right. And that, my friends, there's still that one lore. Okay, we've got to find the lore. All right. Oh, it's on Whale Mama.
Well, mama. Dolores?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, that was a pain in the ass to traverse last time.
It is. That's where our last lore is. We head to Whale Mama, and then we finish the game. Road to 100% will be complete. It's kind of crazy.
Okay, we're going
Kind of
back to
crazy.
Well Mama.
Yep. It all comes full circle to Whale Mama. Look at her. If you want to look up the lore on her, that's fine. I don't care. It's probably not worth it. I'm going to be real with you.
What's she called?
Lingbaker Island.
Mm-hmm.
But we call her Whale Mama.
Well Mama. Okay, I think I got it open.
Alright, up the whale we go.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's the only lore that's on Whale Mama.
Yep, it is.
Alright, where are we heading?
Break the first chain in the weights of chain vapor. Bring the left fin. Follow a path through the broken debris and climb up the chain. After getting off the chain, turn to your right. You'll find a lore marker staying there at the end. Good luck. It seems like a lot of dead coral, too, in the image.
It said left fin, so that's the right fin. So the left fin will be this way. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Alright, there's the left fin. I am near the left fin.
Okay. Follow the
Right.
path through the broken debris, wherever the fuck that is.
We got this. We got this.
It looks to be towards the top with wooden railings.
Found it.
Yep, there it is. How the fuck did we miss this last time?
Anything
I don't
interesting,
know.
brother?
The fact that she just has lore on her back, like from oh, we glitched it.
Yep.
Yeah, we have no foes, no friends. No.
Eh.
What?
I think that's just called loneliness.
All right, lore markers. Do we think it was this one? No.
It's called regarding the removal of resources.
It is?
Mm-hmm.
There it is. All right, 1. When making your initial strike, use an axe, not a pick. You use a pick, you go too deep. You get red flow. You get red flow, somebody has to clean it up. 2. Pre-dawn remains the best time to harvest. Grogginess and disorientation are still a major factor before the sun comes up, so the chance of accidents become much lower. 3. Always wear earplugs. What a lore. All right, time to go to Brock.
Woo! Wait, is this it? Is Brock the final thing completely?
Yep. That's everything.
Well, I guess on our way. What are your thoughts about the game?
Well, I have to agree with you. It's definitely up there as probably my favorite duology of stories. I think personally I resonate a little bit more with the story of the first one. But at the end of the day, we were talking about this earlier, like games I think still need to have compelling gameplay. Unless they are purely a walking sim, in which case they're designed a little bit differently, stuff like Firewatch and Stanley Parable, etc. Right?
Yeah.
Which, of course, this game is not a walking sim. So it has to have compelling gameplay. And I think, though, I actually prefer the story of the first game. I commend the fact that there are way more enemy variants, way more combat mechanics. You can play as Atreus. I mean, there's all of these things. Like, the fact that we get to play as Atreus and even see it from his perspective is already such a cool addition, you know?
Hey, looky here. Got something you forgot.
Sure do. And so for me,
Shame to have
I
left that
think
out.
if I were to
Oh.
rank the two games, I think I put Ragnarok above God of War. I think story-wise, I put the first game above the second one. Just because it resonated more with me, right? Like watching like the very end when Atreus like gets all bitchy and shoots Kratos, and then you get knocked off the mountain, and now you're fighting on the back of a dragon, and it's just
Which
like,
was pretty cool.
yeah.
But
Now,
we have Fenrir.
yeah, there are really cool set pieces, but I just think the story and how it's about Atreus learning that he's also a god, or at least half god, you know, and him just all of that. I think, well, not that. I think that for me that story resonated better. But I think this game lended to more epic set pieces. Obviously, there were things they could do because it's a 2022 game, not a 2018 game, that were way cooler, way more cooler enemies. You know, like in the other game, it would be like one dragon, you know. This game was like, oh, let's just put those around the map, you know. Stuff like that. So I think overall, this is definitely, it's probably in my top 3 games ever. I adore this game. And I am very, very sad to see it go. I'm sure I will play New Game Plus eventually. I'm going to take a break from it, and that's not because I dislike it. That is purely because,
You don't want to burn yourself out.
yeah,
forever.
like people need breaks.
So should we just double check the entire world real quickly?
Double check. Okay, 99% here because the only thing is a Viking funeral.
Yes. Okay. Oh, we need to go time. We need to do that quickly. We all forgot about that.
Okay, yeah. There's one thing.
Oh,
about
that would have been close. Like, why haven't we gotten into this platinum here? Okay, let's quickly do that. Hold up.
Okay.
We got time. How much time's left on the thing?
we have time. I don't know what time we're at, but we got. I think we're at like 20.
Okay, we're fine then.
We have time, but
And hey, the gateway's at least close this time.
yeah. But anyways, yeah. So that's like, I'm sad to see it go. You know, I think once like the fact that I'm still playing it is part of what I think contributes to me not realizing how much I love it. I think as soon as I'm done with it, I'll really be like, oh
I
wow,
had a stomach
that's
like
behind me
twisting
now,
right
you know?
Odin is gone.
Because
In fact, we've been playing this over a year at this point.
yeah, exactly. But you also have to remember, we lined it up.
The great privilege of visiting the realm of the
Oh, I'm letting them finish.
Truly an honor to be among the very select few.
That's fair. But anyways, like the moment we lined it up so that the week, like it followed, we finished God of War, we started playing Ragnarok, right? So it's really been 2 years of playing the 2 games together, you know? The moment I was done playing God of War, I was playing Ragnarok.
God, I forgot how beautiful this place was.
Yeah, and this is their first time here. Did she finish any of the paintings? Huh. Yeah, I don't remember if those are the same or new or different or what, but we are here for an undiscovered, and it doesn't tell us where that undiscovered is.
Okay, let me pull that up because I do not want to have to search for that.
Yeah, I can't go area by area, and it tells me it is in Angerboda's treehouse. So that's nice.
Okay, that's
We know it's around here.
Company's here, Finn.
and Anger Butt up.
Kratos, Mimir, Freya. It's good to see you.
I wish to thank you for creating a path out of Asgard for us.
Aye, a true pleasure to meet the lassie who saved our skins.
Indeed. Your giant stuff magic is truly a marvel.
We were so glad we got there in time. Freya, your brother's sacrifice won't be forgotten.
It won't.
I will say, you've made quite the impression on our Atreus' heart.
Mimir,
Oh, like you weren't thinking, brother.
Hey.
You're a cherished ally, Angraboda. I hope we cross paths again.
I imagine we will. There's lots to do, and I'm just getting started.
Oh, the boy.
Imagine if the underscope was just petting him. Please tell me you can. Oh my god. These game developers know what we want. Please help me lick. Oh.
Oh, the goodest of boys. Can you imagine we didn't do this?
Oh.
And you can just do it again. No, you can't. Okay, it only triggers once. Rip. Okay. But
Alright.
he's so cute.
Is that the undiscovered?
Oh, man. No.
Oh, fuck.
It's the last flower, because we have 8 of 9 for the flowers of the...
The last time you were here was because of Faye, right?
You saw this in prophecy.
Your son told me. It's a beautiful place to rest.
It is what she wished.
Yeah. We spread the ashes in Jotunheim. Aha!
You
Found it?
painted these
This is
shrines.
just a quest. This is just
Some I finished for my mother.
a lore
Your
thing.
work is beautiful.
Your skill with a brush is unmatched, Angerboda.
My son. He draws.
He told me.
Although he'd do well to learn from your use of color.
We come from a long line of artisans, so he has it in him. He just
Aw.
needs some discipline to bring it out.
Yeah.
I like you.
Discipline
Oh!
the,
Oh,
discipline
do you
the
hear
boy.
that?
What?
Kratos likes her.
Yep. He approves.
He approves.
Angerboda, you are the last giant left in Jotunheim.
No, actually. My grandmother, Gryla.
Yeah, we fought
She's,
her.
Not
Yeah.
really one for visitors, but she's still here. She's helping me forage at the moment.
After all you've done, lass, she must be so proud to have a granddaughter such as yourself.
She might be. Someday.
Oh.
I don't know quite yet, but I think it's a start.
She did try to kill us and
I
trap
won't
us.
think about that.
Beautiful.
There it is.
Found it. Did you know it was here?
Yes.
Hey, I found
I
it.
pulled it up just in case.
The florist.
Was that an achievement?
Yeah. All right.
What do you do with all the flowers? Is that just it?
I think that's just it.
Would be goals.
All right. You know what? There's a. Here we go. There it is. There it is.
Then I guess it's time.
And the only thing in Svartalfheim is a Viking funeral. I guess so. Make sure there's nothing here, because these are cute prompts, and I do want to make sure we've...
Can you
we've
pet the
triggered
little
these.
wolves?
I don't think so, but I'll go check real quick. These boys. No.
I love how they're just next to Finner. I think that's the wolf's name, right? Finner?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Wait, can we ride that? I'm not going to, but can you ride... No, you can't ride the
Aw.
yak anymore. That was a whole time.
I wonder where Atreus is.
He's off on his mission.
Yeah, but I thought he did it with Angraboda.
Maybe he's with Thrud.
Oh, shit. I'm glad we got to run into both of those
All right, it is time.
this time.
But yes, my opinion on the game is that it is phenomenal. And I wholeheartedly believe it could have, and I'm not going to say should have, but could have earned Game of the Year it came out. It is definitely up there. I don't know why the hell this spawned all the way over here.
Because you're looking
I
at
can't
Trenten.
speak against the game that did win because I haven't played it, but
That was Elden Ring, right?
it sure was. Now, I don't think this rewrote the gaming industry like Elden Ring did, which is why Elden Ring won. I think what this did is it took everything we've already seen in games and
Made
just
it better.
masterfully put it together. It's got a phenomenal combat system, a phenomenal story. It looks graphically
And the
incredible.
characters,
The
oh
set
my
pieces are
God.
insane. The boss fights, the first Thor boss fight.
Oh, that hit.
My
And the
God,
just the
dude.
characters are where this game stands out so
Yeah,
much.
100%.
The fact that everyone became a better version of themselves over the course of this game,
except Sindri.
except for one. Which I'm not even sure if this last event will be enough for him.
It's time.
I think he's still going to be broken.
We are here.
The paperwork that man created for me. I had to build a chest just for his violations.
Oh.
A big one.
I taught him 20 different ways to cold forge a bolster. Once, he taught me a slightly easier method of wire pulling, and from that day on called me his apprentice.
A true asshole he was. Gods, I'm gonna miss him.
Hi, y'all made it. Just about to send him off.
Is it time?
I think so.
We love you, buddy.
I have met many on my travels. You are one of the few I would call friend.
I always thought you were one of the dumbest creatures I'd ever met. Didn't expect you to be the bravest, too.
This world is a darker place for your leaving it.
We're taking him to the Sphaired Sands. It's, in the wetlands near the ferry. We'll wait for you there.
All right.
All right.
We'll see you there. Let's check the map to see the fastest way there. So that's over here. Oh, there's just a there. Well, no, there's not a teleport, but there's a teleport here.
Yeah. So we'll go back out the exit that we came from.
Yeah, which is
I think
this
it was
one.
that way. Yep.
Come, Freya. It is time.
Boy. You know, it's probably best Trace doesn't show up to this funeral.
Yeah.
As terrible as that sounds.
It's rather empty, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Dwarves aren't out today.
Hi ho. Hi ho.
Oh, it's all coming to an end, dude. I'm getting emotional. I'm not ready for this game to be over.
Good. Be emotional.
Oh man. Oh man.
You can hear the tears in your eyes already from here.
I just can't believe it's coming to an end. Like I said, we went from the first game straight into Ragnarok. I have been playing a form of God of War for like 2 years straight, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go find this ferry. Let's call him in.
Boy.
Oh, it's just already here. Cool.
Oh, even better.
All right, let's make our way across.
Damn it.
What is wrong?
I should have changed. Sewn some mourning garb. We're not dressed properly.
We're fine. The dwarves don't typically require formal wear at funerals.
Brock certainly would not.
Perhaps.
Still, now you've got me thinking of what I might look like with some jewellery around my neck stump. Maybe some gold woven into my beard. That'd be quite fetching, eh?
Oh,
Thanks
look
for
at
trying.
them.
There they are, brother.
Oh, come on, surely he'll be along. It's his brother.
Let's hope so. Loss can do things to a man. You made it. We can begin.
We're not gonna wait for Sindri?
I think they've been waiting.
Dude, this is like a send-off to the game as well, you know? I'm so glad we left it till the last. Alright. There he is. Covered in blood and dirt, which he used to hate.
I love you. Sindri. Blackpuss. A hole. What?
Gets bigger the more you take away.
The riddle. Wow. What was the laugh for?
No, just it's over.
It
The game.
is. I can't believe it, man. It felt like such a send off.
And the fact that they did the riddle, the callback at the very end.
Yeah.
Completely forgot about the riddle.
What gets bigger the more you take away? A hole. Because he's got like that. You know, I mean, yeah, he's got like a hole in his soul / heart now because Brock is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Which, you know, Brock already didn't have a soul because he gave up his to save Sindri, right?
Or Sindri gave up his Brock's soul to bring him back, I think.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. So, you know, you can look at that. I really hope this isn't copyrighted. But
It might be, actually.
it really might be. You know, we're gonna take the L if it is. But
This video deserves it.
But anyways, so
Have you not heard this song before?
no, I haven't.
Oh yeah, I've heard this song. It's so good.
It is very, very good. But
Oh.
you know, it's Sindri gave up his soul to save Brock, right? Or you know, did
Sindri
something
gave
to
him
save Brock.
Brock's soul
So Brock
to-
came back and didn't even like have a soul essentially.
Yes.
and that's why the mermaid thing couldn't see him. But, you know, so in a way, if you look at that as like Sindri's soul was given to Brock, with him dying, that's him losing himself, you know, and it's just, God, that's so good. I honestly want to take back me saying the story is better in the first game. Because the first game's like a redemption, right? It starts with the loss of the mom, of Faye. But you don't have a connection to her.
It comes full circle back to Lost.
Yeah, it comes full circle back to Lost, except this time it's
Didn't the first game start off with the funeral itself?
a funeral pyre.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's even better.
You know? And you go from a character that you don't really know about, that the entire first game... It's crazy because the entire first game is about spreading those ashes, right? And then this whole second game, nobody thinks it's going to be Brock, right? Nobody thinks.
Not us that one time thinking, oh no, did Brock die?
And then he didn't. Just to die later.
Yeah, and we weren't expecting it that time.
He dies so fast in that cutscene with when Odin reveals himself. Yeah. Fucking Doppeltier, thank you.
Oh, fuck Tyr. Well, fuck Doppeltier. Tyr seems like a fine dude, but Doppeltier, fuck him.
And it just... Oh, dude, that was such a good game. Because, like, that's one of those games, there's few of them, that I will remember always playing, right? Like, until I'm losing my memory of just everyday things, I'm good. Like, this game's gonna stick with me for so many different reasons. Like the betrayal I felt when he killed Brock, and then this coming dude, they added the God of War music behind that song.
It's such a banger, and I'm so glad you never heard it before.
That fits so well.
I know. I don't remember who wrote this, but it's a big person.
Vibing to that, man.
Huh?
I am vibing to that. That's so good, dude. Wow. Wow. Oh, what a send-off. What a send-off. And like I said, it almost symbolizes us too, because we've been playing this for like 2 years. And we're finally sending off God of War. This is the last time we'll sit down here and hop on and record God of War. We'll probably record other stuff, but it's the last time we'll record God of War. And that's like, these 2 games have been such like a part of my life for the last 2 years, you know? Oh my God. I can't.
I'm gonna miss this game.
I'm gonna miss them too, dude. Like, it's been so good. The story, watching Atreus go from like 11 to 15.
From little shit to...
You're not even like 11, because like 9.
Yeah, he went from little shit to someone who actually
14.
is a decent kind of person.
Yeah, and then for him to go out on his own, so to think that there might be a spin-off there, or a sequel, or whatever.
And of course, there's also everything with Kratos too.
Yeah, there's still stuff to...
How much he's grown.
Yeah, and then...
How much he's become a father.
Yeah, you know, and the approval of... How quickly did he say that he likes Angrboda, you know?
Immediately.
So fast. Oh my gosh, dude. There's so much to it.
And then there's Mimir, in which the first game, he didn't really have any negatives to him. Let's face it, not a lot of negatives, but this game we saw his mistakes of the past.
We did. Like, he's the one that chained up Whale Mama. And so he was like, I want to free them. And then, like, him seeking revenge on all the Berserkers, and then finally coming to his senses and being like, maybe this fight isn't worth it. And then Kratos fully just being like, I'm gonna fight him anyways, but I'm glad you came to that.
It's the right thing to do.
But I'm gonna fight them for the right reason, not for the reason of vengeance. And for Kratos to teach Mimir not to fight for vengeance, when the first 3 games of the original trilogy, it was entirely out of vengeance, essentially. That he goes and kills his own father and everything.
The reason you fight is almost as important as how you fight.
Yeah, and him teaching Atreus that it's about controlling your rage. You know.
Oh, and then there's the whole mirroring between Thor and Kratos as well.
Yeah, that's
about
true.
trying to be better.
Yup.
And the fact that it finally came through for Thor in the end.
Yeah, and I mean Thor died.
I loved Thor as a character and as
You know,
a character
and
design.
you know, he hurt both his wife and his daughter through the drinking and everything, but in the
And the
end
fact that-
came through and
do you
defied
remember
his
when-
father, Odin.
Do you
know.
remember when Odin said that he liked Thor as a drunk too?
Mm-hmm. Because
Fuck
that's
Odin.
when he just did the work. That's when he was just a giant bodyguard, you know.
Because if I remember correctly, Thor stopped drinking after his two sons were killed. Like in the opening scene, he pushed away the L. He didn't drink a single
Oh, did
drop.
he?
He did. It wasn't
Wow.
until at that later in the game, when Odin was constantly berating him, that he finally fell back into drinking.
Yeah, that's fair. He
I
fell back
loved
into
watching
drinking.
character analysis
Because then-
of these characters.
Because then Odin, like, first of all, masterfully written villain, right?
Fuck
but
Odin.
Odin spent like the whole time essentially gaslighting him because even when his sons died, he was like, yeah, but were they the useful ones?
Yeah.
You know.
Literally the opening scene.
And
now
it's-
what you did to his boys,
That can be
perfectly
forgiven.
justified.
Yeah. It's like, I can
completely
forgive that.
self-defense.
It's like, hold up. Wait just a minute. Self-defense? Atreus ran up, stabbed one of them, and kicked them into a pit. Like,
Yeah, little shit Atreus back then. And the fact that Atreus also had to make up for his mistakes too.
yeah. And, like, in the grand scheme of things, you can see his mistakes as, like, if you really look at it, you could see his mistakes leading, obviously, because he killed, I forget if it was Magni or Modi. I think it was Modi. I think he killed
I
Modi,
remember.
right?
Probably.
He might have killed Magni. But anyways, he kills one of them, right? Which, of course, leads to Thor's anger at him. But then he continues to make mistakes throughout the story, and in the grand scheme of things, Thor has to forgive him enough to sacrifice himself for Atreus' cause. Like, Thor, in the end, backed his son's killer. In both Kratos and Atreus, because we each killed one of them, you know. That's crazy. You know, and then
So funny.
even over that, right, Freya has to back
Freya
her
went through
son's
her
killer.
own- Yeah.
Because at the beginning of the game, the opening sequence is her trying to kill us.
I think the moment that really brought her over, because I remember in Vanaheim, I believe, whenever they first finally paired up,
Yeah.
she was like, "You don't know what it's like to lose a child." And Kratos strips saying, "Yes, I do," because of the first 3 games.
Yeah, and Kratos having
By
killed his
his own
entire
hand.
family. Yeah. By
And
the
I think that's what definitely won her over.
Yeah,
too,
by the
there.
whims of Hades, and then he goes and kills Hades. He goes and kills his father Zeus, and none of that brought him peace. What brought him peace was finding his new family,
Making a new life.
finding I can't remember her name right now. I said it earlier. Faye, having Atreus, having a son, having a family, passing on his wisdom and what he's learned, so that his son can be better. Which, you know, how many times did he say that?
A lot.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
God of War 3, be better.
Because, you know, like we said, Freya has to get over, you know, the killers of her son. Thor has to get over the killers of his sons. You know, Odin doesn't even really care that we killed his son in Baldur from the first game. God, there's so much good stuff, you know.
Then there's the whole relationship between Freya and Freyr.
Yes, and Freyr's
yeah.
introduced in this game, but is still sacrificed in this game.
Yes.
You know, but Freyr's definitely
And
he's a
just
character.
Freya,
you know?
yeah, Freyr's awesome. And the fact the sword was his too. Yeah, and then
Oh,
there's
the little
also-
one that zips
Yeah.
around with Atreus. Yeah, that was his sword, and he missed it. And then Atreus was like, "Oh yeah, I do love that." you know, and
And
all the
then
gaslighting from
Freya
Odin.
then Freya having to come to terms with what her actions did in Vanaheim too. The people she left behind. Oh,
Her having to deal with everyone having to deal with their past traumas and basically, you know, acknowledging the fact that nobody's perfect. You have to pick a you have to pick a side and back it even though you're not perfect, and if that's your cause, you know. And I think it says something when the entire game is focused about past mistakes, right? And yet when you look at when the credits roll here after Brock's funeral, who pays the ultimate price? The one we don't see any of the mistakes for. Right? When do we focus on Brock's mistakes?
wait, Bitter Squirrel was Troy. Oh my God, Joel voiced Bitter Squirrel.
Yeah.
Oh my, I'm sorry, I saw that. I just looked over and I saw.
I think
that.
Troy
like, wait,
Baker also voiced Magni or Modi in the first game.
Oh my, that's amazing.
And I think
Okay.
the other one is, I can't remember his name right now, but he plays Richtofen from Zombies.
Oh my God. All right, back to it though.
But yeah, no, like, you know, and then Brock pays this final price, which is like none of them, not like all of them deserve death in some point, right? You could
But not
argue.
Brock.
But
Brock
not
is
Brock.
the number one most
You know.
innocent person.
And if you also look at
everyone.
this, who deserved to lose a loved one? Well, you could argue that, you know, Freya wanted to make someone else lose, and she already did. Thor wanted to, and he already did. Kratos was the cause of many people losing loved ones, but like, what did Sindri do? And I think that's where you see it, right? Like,
the video that I watched, because like I said, I watched some character analysis stuff because and I made sure to avoid the very end because I wanted to see what Brock stuff. The thing with Sindri, as well, all he does is give. And he kept giving and giving. He didn't have to be there for upgrading your stuff.
No.
He didn't even ask for anything for the axe. Didn't ask for anything for upgrading any of that stuff.
Took care of Atreus when he was going out on his own missions and checking in on him. He provided us our flashlights.
He kept giving and giving and giving. But eventually, in the end, he gave too much. And lost everything as a result.
Yeah, and then for them to bring that fully around with the riddle, it's a hole, you know? And it's like, is it a hole that he himself contributed to? And now he can't escape it? You know, like, you think like a black hole or something like that, where it's an inescapable like, it's not overcomeable? Like, that's crazy. And he's the last person that deserved anything like that. But it is that idea, if you're just constantly giving, if you're constantly supporting, constantly being the person that just gives in.
I don't think I've seen any game really explore that. Like, we always remember the shopkeep. We always think of shopkeepers and all that stuff just being there in games. And by all means, Sindri and Brock were the shopkeepers.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've seen a game that really does it to the extent of how they just keep giving.
Yeah.
But eventually, these NPCs, side NPCs that you argue are very minor until really this game, and that was even the second half of it, they experienced loss because of how much they were helping us.
Yeah. They're just as much a part of the team. And Brock made the discovery of Tyr.
Of everyone who could have done it, it was Brock.
You know, why do you keep calling him Loki anyways, you know?
Yeah, and then there's, why have you been holding out on us on some secret pathway to freaking Asgard? Why have you been holding out? And just something, him mentioning...
And then being like, this all smells wrong. You've been calling him Loki anyways. And then, bada bing, bada boom, he's stabbed. And the whole climax is already, like, the last chapter is being started. But
I think if there was a point of no return, that would be it. That moment right there. That is probably, well, not the climax. The point of no return before the climax, absolutely.
Yeah. No, I think so. I think, like, just reflecting back, there's so many good aspects. Because then there's even, like, we didn't mention it at all. There's, all the stuff with Heimdall.
Oh my god, Heimdall. In which, as much of a prick as he was, he was trying to protect his home.
Yeah, loyal to Odin and everything. All right, I'm going to make sure there's not like a scene or anything, and we're at time, so I'm going to hit back and see what happens. Funeral for a friend, 100% complete, beyond Ragnarok, because all the areas are 100% complete, and that is... Oh, we got a little thing.
I don't know if there's anything beyond the light. Afterlives after afterlives or whatever you... But if there is, I imagine he's causing one crazy ruckus there.
Oh, you know it. You know it. All right, we'll get through the audios.
I wrote that dirge for him.
What's it called?
Something profane.
He wouldn't have it any other way.
He really wouldn't. All right, Lunda.
Forgive Sindri. He's just, I mean, you know.
All right. And that... Let's check it. If we go to... That's the 100% completion. I'm kind of curious what happens if you did go back to the Sindri's house, but...
Maybe we could real quickly.
I don't know if we have time. I can try. Let's see. Let's go ahead and consider this the end of the episode. I normally do a lot of, placement, like, oh, check out the other series and stuff like that, because we're not going to see you guys next time. But we will, have another series coming, and I'm sure we'll have that announced and out to you guys by the time that...
Of course, be sure to check out our D&D game.
Yeah.
We're by the point this episode's coming out, we've probably dealt with a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's got to be coming to a close.
Yeah.
Which
Who
is
knows
also
what
crazy,
battles
dude.
we are to face.
Dude, can you imagine that, like, within a very close time range on YouTube, like, the D&D campaign ends, Spider-Man ends, God of War ends, like, it's a whole new chapter of the Rollsicle journey, but that's kind of crazy, All right, Sindri's house.
Yes.
Go to Sindri's house. Let's see what happens real quick. And, yeah, consider this the final chapter. I can't believe it's ending, it's over, it's whatever you want to say, but I just want to see what happens
It's finished.
here. All right, let's see. Oh, it's just empty. Oh, and we got Lunda. Cool. What's going on, Lunda?
Hi there. I wanted to ask, do you want me to stop talking about your muscles and, and how you look and stuff? Because it seems like it's making you all wiggly, like in a bad way.
It did, but no longer.
Oh, okay. So I should stop? Sounds like I should stop. All right. Handsome. You beefcake?
All right, no, that's where we're leaving. Oh no, there's another dialogue now.
There's
That would
one
have been
more, one more.
perfect.
Without them, but I'm sure old Brock would be glad you're here. And I'm sure Sindri, wherever he is, would appreciate you tidying up after yourself. Now go ahead.
Oh, all right. That's
how we end it.
Is where it ends. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this journey. What was this? Episode 67, I think it was, right?
Yep.
Is where it all ends. I hope you guys enjoyed this journey as much as me and Trenten did, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next series, which, like I said, we don't know what that is just yet, but I'm sure by the time this is out, we will. I hope you guys join us for that, and we'll see you guys then. But until then, peace out.
Bye.